You're a gay man, this one thing will stop you from ever feeling confident in your body, and this is exactly how to fix it. Now, I've worked with hundreds of gay men right now who have transformed not just their bodies, but their confidence from the inside out. And they all do this one thing differently from everybody else. Now, the reason why you stay stuck is because number one, you find it a lot easier to hide yourself behind your career, behind your work. You're respected at work, you're making good income, and it's easier for you to put more hours working because that is familiar and not uncomfortable. But when it comes to your personal life, when you're at home, seeing yourself in the mirror, you're seeing yourself fitting into clothing, it doesn't feel so good. But then what happens is that you deflect those feelings, you shove those feelings away, pretend they don't exist by hiding behind work. And then what happens is that you seek out those dopamine hits, whether it's with food, maybe it's alcohol, work, things that make you feel temporarily better, but doesn't actually move the needle on what's going on underneath. Now, what happens differently, right, is that what you need to do first is actually get super raw and real and honest with ourselves. Our men, they win and succeed because they are brave enough to do two things. They're brave enough to feel their feelings, feel what are the shames they're carrying, what are the struggles. Okay, I don't feel so great in my body. Okay, when I fit into clothing, it's not fitting the way that I want. And I'm getting inside my head, right? And when I'm on vacation, I'm taking my shirt off and say, I get self-conscious. And they're not afraid to own that. That is the number one thing. They are not afraid. They are courageous to own the doubts, the shames, the fears, despite successes. So that's number one thing that you got to do, right? Is that stop hiding behind career successes and shoving all these personal stuff away into a little box. Now, number two, what changes that really moves the needle is our desires. What is it that you truly desire and want? Right, when I ask some guys, when they reach out to me, the ones that don't win, right, they stay stuck in cycles, they do this thing where they're like, hey, I just want to lose weight, it's not that bad, I just want to get a bit more energy, I want to live a bit longer, but they don't really go deep into the desires, right? But what our guys do differently, we go deep, they go far, like, okay, I want to be able to rock those red shorts or Speedos, right, whilst on vacation. I want to run these team meetings at my career, at my business, and my work with so much power and confidence. I want to be able to date confidently and have different guys that I am interested in that want to date me as well. I want to be able to see myself in the mirror and feel pride and joy. I want to have so much energy that I get up in the morning and I can tackle the whole day versus feeling tired and downing coffees, trying to get through. I want to know that at the end of the road, I've done everything I can to live my best life. I want to prove to myself and be the role model for my nephews, for my family, for my friends. I want to rewrite the narrative that despite all those hard years of shame around my body, around the breakups and a difficult divorce and all these things, I want to prove to myself that I'm worth it, and I want to bet on myself and show that to myself. And I know that I have so much more to give in the world that I know that I need to take care of the number one vessel that's going to help me create the impact that I'm meant to lead. You see how that's different? Now, you don't have to, by the way, you don't have to have all those desires, right? But you see the depth is very different too. I just want to lose weight. I'm just sick of being fat. That's very different energy. Now, here's a deal. When you get super good at this, we create the vision. You get raw, real, brutally honest with the fears, the struggles, the shame, and we get brutally truthful about the desires that's on your heart, right? We go there, we create the vision, we now know the why. Helping you create this transformation becomes possible. But most guys are too afraid to actually face their feelings and face what is truly going on and hide themselves behind work. Hide themselves behind alcohol, food, the things that numb away the feelings. But I promise you, make this one shift, your whole life will change. Our guys, right, they don't just build their dream bodies, right? It's really about the confidence that comes with it, right? They start to earn more. A lot of them, a guy just had received a $270,000 salary package, which he rejected because he values himself more. Promotions of 30, 40K plus, attract and beautiful relationships, right? And the body confidence is just the tip of the iceberg. But this all happens because first, they get super clear on the vision. They're super real honest about the feelings on both the shames, the fears, the doubts, as well as the desires. When you have all these equations in place, and you have the support, the strategy, the roadmap, succeeding is not a matter of if, but when. It becomes inevitable. Now, if you want the support and guidance on exactly how you can do this right, we do this work day in, day out. We have hundreds of success stories. You just got to DM me Transform, and I'll show you exactly the roadmap of what is needed for you to create this transformation. If you want to dial in and go even faster, right, go straight in. Send me a message about what that goal is for you. What are you inspired by? What do you want to create? And let's have a blast. We have so much fun in the Daring Academy, Daring family. It's really a community of incredible humans all around the world who are all lit up, who are all growth-minded, who are going after things. And when you come in, you can't not but feel the buzz, the transformation. Anyway, DM me Transform. See you soon on the other side.